Welcome back to Legendary Mo Games. I'm your host, Joe, and today we are finally doing the series wrap-up for Liminal Doom 2 by Dashlet. My gosh, the place this WAD has had in my heart and my channel is unmistakable. Released July 1st of 2024, this WAD has something for every type of playstyle, starting with Map 1, Lost in an Empty Place. And this is when you immediately realize you are not playing Liminal Doom Part 1. Liminal Doom 2 gives itself time to breathe. And even on the maps like this that have no monsters at all, it still finds a way to be challenging. You have 4 items hidden throughout the house for you to find, and as you can see, hidden switches, platforming sections, an actual quiz section by the end of it make this a map you're never going to forget. You're constantly waiting for something to pop in around the corner, something to teleport in on you, and yet it never happens, which gives you a completely different sense of what Doom and puzzle maps can truly be. With brutally difficult platforming sections, not just in this map, but especially the further you get into this series, it just showcases Liminal Doom 2 is the perfect WAD to help train your overall skills in Doom. This is not, and I repeat, not for the faint of heart, as this series has been able to break the TDC counter twice, something the first 14 maps of Sunlust have not been able to do yet. Outstanding entry to the Series B. Leading us on to Map 2, Scopophobia, or the fear of being watched. And my gosh, being watched is the least of your concerns in this absolute funhouse of madness. This map has literally everything, and the bag of chips, and the company that made the bag of chips. As you can see here, we have brand new custom monster for Liminal Doom 2. Not just one, but 2 of them, and they're both featured here. As we can see, we literally are being watched and stalked until we fall for the exit and they teleport away. This map is brutal from the very beginning. The second those unknown creatures teleport away, it is all hands on deck, as we have liminal spaces, we have ourselves acrobatic acts from 10 stories in the air, just to get ourselves secret keys. AKA, remember nostalgia from Liminal Doom 1, the secret challenges are coming back. And on top of this, you are going to be riddled with some of the toughest ambushes so far in the entire series in this map. Dashlet reveals his devious nature by giving you berserk in pretty much every single map of Liminal Doom 2, just so you always have a way to punch things with all the ammo that he does not give you in these maps. And he prides himself on it for the fact that this is meant to make you focus on resource management as you move through the levels. So, ammo is going to be scarce, and the ambushes are going to be absolutely insane, featuring our new enemy, the Shadow Horde, that will absolutely wreck your nightmares. You are never going to have this many rockets going into this fight. But as you can see, even with an optimum amount of rockets, they are still ridiculous to take out. Also leading us on to the other custom monster, the Shadow Cyber Demon. Basically half health and acts as Commander Keen. This thing is always guaranteed to surprise you A ranking. This leads us on to Map 3, Lukewarm. And if you feel like you're playing Liminal Doom 1 Map 2, am I dreaming? Kind of. It is odd how similar these 2 maps are, but I will tell you, this one is much more ruthless. And this is one of the few times I'm actually going to knock the score just because of the difficulty. This is the first map that actually did almost break the TDC counter. However, it would be broken 2 other times before the series ends. However, this one is also quite mean about it. This is the first time in all of Liminal Doom that we actually get 2 different secret challenge fights. And while the first one is not that difficult, the second one is the stuff of absolute nightmares. And I'm not kidding. absolute nightmares. Dashlet makes sure that you have pretty much no ammo to complete this map with. You are to end up having to punch some things out. Most likely punch out archviles, as crazy as that sounds. But that is just the devious nature of this setup. He is willing you to create as much infighting as possible in this map to get through. And that can be quite difficult when you're dealing mostly with archviles, mancubus, and the new hit-scanning arachnotrons. Yes, they have received a major update since the first game. Get the purple key for secret ambush number 1 and the gray key for the infamous secret ambush that will literally make you throw your computer out the window. And this map has something for literally everyone. The only thing it doesn't have is 5 items which are conveniently placed out of bounds and used as decoration. So don't let that one fool you. There's actually 5 items you cannot get. But other than that, everything else all in one place, more archviles than you can shake a stick at, and the toughest ambushes in the series, C ranking. Next up, Map 4, Fading Memories. Just let the music sink in. Let the idea of this map truly settle in as we take an introspective view on life. Jump across the destroyed roadways, platform to faraway hedge mazes just to get ourselves a rocket launcher that only has one true purpose: ourselves. This map is a psychological masterpiece between the hauntingly alluring musical score, the quest to get both the blue key and green key to progress forward, as we progress through the various stages of life, starting with the vibrant blue key in the grocery store, the more aged and experienced green key partway through, ultimately to the gray key at the end. This map is absolutely brilliant, both on a psychological front and a mapping front, as we have to scour the map to find 3 different clues and hopefully remember those clues, because we will be tested by the end of the map. Fail the test and you are done. Sure, you can escape the river of blood, but the problem is, even if you escape, you can't progress forward. So make sure to remember the correct combination based on the clues and the order of the clues, and you can finally proceed forward for the rest of the map with your brand new gray key card in hand. Oh, and I mentioned there's also rocket jumps. Yes. If you're going for all items, the rocket launcher absolutely had a purpose in a map that had no enemies, and it's also a precursor to what map 32 is going to throw at us when it becomes mandatory, no longer just for optional items. Find a way to the finish line. As we see, the clocks are a-ticking, the threshold is upon us. S rank. What can be said? Literally the entire premise of Liminal Doom 2 all revolves around this map, the Threshold, and it is literally the crucible for Doom mapping. Start off making sure to get the purple key card as soon as the clock hits 1 minute and 56 seconds. Otherwise, you're going to be locked out until it hits 1 a.m. Yes, this entire map runs on a timing mechanic. This is all based on a clock that is physically sitting in the center of the map that you can see from the computer area map. And you can also see what hand the clock is currently sitting on. Each hour, something happens throughout the map. Different sections open, different sections close, new secrets become available. All in all, you have to get all 6 keys if you want 100% completion on this map. But on top of that, you also have to get 3 secret switches. This is the order that I have had the most success with, but as you can tell, the flexibility in how to proceed through this map is absolutely endless. Purple key first, which is what allows a secret challenge in this map, followed by the yellow key, which is required to exit, followed by the green key, which gives you a shortcut to the exit. All while keeping in mind when the clock hits midnight, the entire map is going to be flooded with the Shadow Horde custom monsters from Map 2. And you thought they were terrifying in just small doses? Wait until you see the entire city get flooded with them. You do not have enough ammo to get through this map from a pistol start. It just does not happen. You have got to resort to berserk punching a ton of things to get 100% completion on this one. This is truly the crucible of Doom mapping that is to push you to the ends of your limits. As we see here, red key was the next one to fall, and the yellow and red are both required to exit. Otherwise, you would need the green to exit, taking the shortcut. The gray key card is going to give you valuable items that are going to be important moving forward. As you can see, we also have one of the most ridiculous secret challenges I have ever seen in Doom in this map. Yes, that is about a bazillion cyber demons. No, Dashlet does not give you an invulnerability. You have 1 megasphere and about 2 full recharges of BFG ammo. Enjoy yourself, because there's also a wave of meatballs back there too, just for the heck of it. So, find all 6 keys, find all 3 secret switches, you can take the secret exit out. Perfection, S rank. And if you took the secret exit, you'll end up at map 6, one last stop. And this is literally a trip down memory lane, as you literally go backwards through the original Liminal Doom game. As you can see here, the mall from Lost in the Mall, which was the final map of the original Liminal Doom. You see the giant fountain from Last Day of School. You see the actual school itself from map 3 Nostalgia. And once you find your way back up, you are in the water chambers of Am I Dreaming, ultimately leading you back out onto the roadway, and ultimately the massive creepy hotel of Oddly Familiar. This map is a beautiful callback, and especially a tantalizing secret message to anyone who may have not played the original game. This is perfect. S. Now, Liminal Doom 2 comes with 2 secret maps that were not considered mandatory, the first of which being Map 31, Discarded Feature. And this is a feature I really wish he would have used. Basically, when the Shadow Cyber Demon goes down, since they act like Commander Keen, he has different light sources that pop up throughout the map. As you can see, there's those annoying 5 items from Map 3 that you couldn't get. You literally had to wait until Map 31 to get those 5 items. So, just know, 100% items not possible on Map 3, and it's because of this. But beyond this, even though it is a short and very congested map with the ambushes that it does throw at you, I really like it, because the ambushes are very fun in this map, especially trying to get through that final wave of monsters once you have the full strength cyber demon bearing down on you in tight quarters. It is outstanding how he was able to cram so much content in such a short map. This map literally will only take you about 4 minutes to beat. It is just that short. But as you can see, he literally throws pretty much everything in the game, including the custom monsters at you. It is unbelievably fun. So, even though it's a short one, even though it is absolutely the easiest of every map of Liminal Doom 2, I still have a lot of fun with this little map. B. What you're not going to have fun with is Map 32, where the universe breaks. And I'm telling you, it is going to break your mind, it's going to break your soul, it's going to break your spirit. I think it broke the TDC counter about 3 times over. This map is insanity, using all of the most intrinsic gimmicks in Doom in one beautifully fleshed out map. It is unbelievable. Platforming sections over inescapable pits. Literally, if you fall down, you're done. You get wiped out even if you have God mode on. It is that uncanny. It does have its fierce combat sections sprinkled in here and there, but ultimately you're going to be dealing with archvile jumps, you're going to be dealing with absolutely insane rocket jumps, you're going to be dealing with jumps into the abyss, fighting against escalators, some of the most anxiety-inducing platforming sections I've ever seen in all of Doom. This is a masterpiece. You're just going to die a ton. A ranking. And lastly, you have map 8, which is literally just thanks for playing. It's literally the title of it. And it's just a beautiful way to cap everything off. No ranking, because it's a creds map. Map 1, Lost in an Empty Place. B, Scopophobia. A, Lukewarm. C, Fading Memories. S. Then we have Threshold. S. We move on to One Last Stop. S. When we go to secret maps, or the bonus challenges, however we want to call them, discarded features of B, and where the universe breaks, A. Again, map 8, thanks for playing, is just a thank you map, so no rank. When we tie all of this together, we get an overall ranking of A, and to put this in perspective with the original Liminal Doom, it's actually about 0.3 higher than Liminal Doom ranked. So Liminal Doom 2, absolutely, in my opinion, the stronger of the two games, but Liminal Doom 1 actually plays much more like a traditional Doom WOD. This is absolutely an outstanding series that I would recommend anyone who loves custom Doom WODs to try for themselves. The link to download it so you can play it is going to be in the description below. Again, if you've not already, please check out the Liminal Doom 2 playlist. Like, share, comment, subscribe so more people can see our videos. We'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.